afternoon, Trevor.
Hello.
What you doing today?
Oh, I'm driving on the T-Loss Road.
Yes, you are. This is a big logging road, isn't it?
Indeed.
What's the main dangers on this road?
That sometimes pickup trucks can come rushing down the road while you're driving the opposite way. Because they can't turn or stop, because right there. See?
Oh, there goes one now. Good job,
Should
buddy.
have his lights on.
He should, shouldn't he?
So what you do in that kind of situation is that you always turn to the right when you can't see what's in front of you.
Exactly, like on a turn, or like this one right here, maybe. You're gonna cozy to the right,
Yes.
or on a hill, right?
Yes, sir.
Pickup trucks are one danger. What's the biggest danger out here of all?
The biggest one,
Yeah.
big logging trucks.
And what do we know about the big logging trucks?
Is that they're huge and they pack so much logs that they can't go to the left or the right of the road because they could tip over. So they have to stay right in the middle of it.
Yeah, so you have to give them lots of room, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they can't stop either because then they'll still fall off.
Right, so they basically have to get off the road, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Here's another vehicle coming right at us. He's got his lights on, doesn't he? Beautiful. Okay.
It's always good to make sure you watch your front and back on these roads.
Absolutely. Now here's the big hill. We're gonna get off the road. Yeah, here's another good example, right? To come up on top of this road, to this hill. We'll cozy to the right in case that guy was going pretty fast, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, if there's a logging truck coming over this
Now
road.
that I can see what's in front of me, I can go back to the middle.
That's exactly right. What's your speed right now?
I'm about at 35.
Yeah, that's a pretty good speed for this, don't you think? It's pretty safe.
Yes.
You get your mirrors all set, your headlights on.
Yes, sir.
Now, we're going to go across a big bridge down here, aren't we? No, we're going to go straight through here. This is the main road.
Now we're going to turn to the right.
Exactly.
Right now, it's always good to avoid the rocks, too, so you can make sure your tires are okay. Because these are not paved roads. They're full of potholes and rocks. And it's always good to avoid those.
Is it to try to save the wear and tear on our truck, right?
It costs about $1,000 just to reattach new tires, so we're trying to save them as much as possible.
Plus, it's a pain to try to change tires here, isn't it?
Exactly.
Dangerous to stop on this road at all. You think moose are a hazard out here?
Yes, because they can always cross the roads.
Especially in the dark, right? Because they're so dark.
That's why we always have our lights on.
Yeah.
Which way do I go?
Stay on the main road.
That way?
Yep. That's right. Follow the tracks, right?
Yes, sir. Now this one is more smooth.
It is a little bit better, isn't it?
Indeed.
Just get a little smooth spot here. That last turn is where those big logging trucks come in, so there's a chance we're going to meet some of those big logging trucks, right? Time is money for them, so they got to bring logs into the mill, turn right around, go right back and forth, back and forth, back and forth as much as they can. How much is every one of those loads of logs worth anyway? Do you remember what I told you before?
For about $1,000 a log, I believe.
It's about $4,000 a load. Those big ones is $16,000. Those huge double wides,
Yeah.
tandem trailers and stuff, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
they're making money by hauling that, and they want to get that into the mill as soon as possible. Maybe do 2 to 3 loads a day.
Exactly.
So, and
That's why you
sometimes
always gotta look out for these dangerous things on the road.
that's right.
Well, the hazards of being a driver.
You want to be empathetic to these truckers out here trying to make a living, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta remember, maybe they've been up since 3 in the morning.
Yes,
So
sir.
they might be driving tired and not quite as much reaction time as they would normally have if they're tired.
Uh-huh.
What's that radio down there for?
That's for communicating with other drivers. If
That's
such
right.
as such an accident happens, or just to alarm them of what's happening ahead or
Yes,
behind.
exactly. You can talk to truckers with that too, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Looking good here. We're almost down to the Golden Road by now. This is Harrington Lake over here, right?
Beautiful.
It is beautiful. Beautiful lake. There's some campsites around here too.
A good way to know where trucks are coming from is these roads are filled with dust. So anytime a car is rushing by, you can see a cloud of dust.
You can see it up ahead, can't you? On those long straightaways.
Yes, sir.
Sure can. And that's a beautiful lake over there. You're doing a great interview, I have to say.
Well, thank you.
Maybe we'll post this on our Gold Star Outfitters YouTube channel, right?
Perhaps.
How old are you anyway?
I'm about 12 and a half years old.
Yeah, so you think it's wise to be driving a truck on these logging roads at 12?
Only if you're trained well.
Why does your dad train you to drive a truck on a logging road?
If such and such, he's injured of some sort and he can't drive to a hospital, and it's just me and him, I have to drive him there.
Exactly. You know, we went right by the hospital coming in here, didn't we?
Yeah.
So if I was perhaps passed out and thrown in the back of the truck, you could drive us right out of here, couldn't you?
I could.
Same with Nathaniel in the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been driving now?
I've been driving for about 52 days at least.
You think so?
I believe so.
Quite a while.
Since I started driving.
Yes, I think you've been practicing quite a bit. I feel
Yeah.
perfectly confident in your driving ability. That if I was in fact incapacitated, you would safely get me to the hospital, drive up to the emergency exit, right?
Yeah.
Get me there, throw me out on the sidewalk. I think that would work just fine.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's important for young people to have responsibility, don't you?
Indeed.
I think so. What's this shotgun doing here anyway?
Oh, that's if we spot any wild bears either coming our way or
Here's a big hill, yikes. We have a 270 in the back of a bear, don't we?
Exactly.
This is for a partridge. Ruffed grouse, as they're called. What's the difference between a partridge and a ruffed grouse, do you know?
I'm not sure.
A partridge, according to Grampy, is the ruffed grouse that shoot on the ground. You shoot them on the wing like you should, then it's a grouse. Absolutely. Keep driving up here. See, I'd like to see a moose out here somewhere. It'd be nice to get one on our interview, don't you think? I think so. Nate, do you have any commentary back there?
No, I don't.
Taking a nap? He drove on the hard road, the east road. We saw a nice bull moose out here not long ago.
Yes.
But I'm sure he's back in the swamp somewhere now, don't you think?
Yeah.
Pretty soon we'll be coming down across this very narrow bridge going across Ripaginas, right? Do we want to stop on that bridge and admire the view?
Now, because a loading truck can always be rushing through, we never stop on a one-way bridge.
Good call on
Never.
your part. Good call. What's that big mountain over there?
That's Katahdin.
Katahdin. Exactly. See how loose this gravel is here from when they graded it? You
Yes,
feel how it's
sir.
kind of slippery? Kind of moves underneath the tires?
There he is, right behind, and there's another one coming.
Yeah, gonna give him some space, did you, to go by you? It's very kind of you. You've got places to go and things to do.
Yes, he does.
Some of these guys are logging operators too, so they do have places to go. So we can kind of scoot over and let them slide by us on occasion, right?
Always try to watch what's behind you.
Yeah. Let's let this guy go by too, okay?
Yeah.
Let's pull over and slow down. There we go. There we go. So that is a forest truck. You can tell by the antennas on his truck, see? He's getting logging trucks and skidders and transporters and harvesters and all kinds of people.
And there's 2 more, see?
Yeah, we get a lot of traffic. There's 3 more. See them?
Always gotta make sure they see.
Look at 'em all.
Fog.
See all this dust?
Yeah, make sure your lights are on for that.
You see the difference, don't you?
I do.
These people are all just very dusty. We have to be very
Why we
careful.
keep our lights on.
Exactly. They just graded this and it's all dusty now, isn't it? Looking good. We're almost down to the Golden Road now. That's where Nate's going to take over again.
Yes, sir.
But I have to say, you've done a great job on this 20-mile stretch. Challenging terrain. Well, this is dusty, isn't it? See, this is where you don't want to see a car stopped in the middle of the road or a logging truck pulled
Okay, if
over.
I can see what I'm doing.
But how far do you think we are from the bridge?
Say a couple more miles. Very
I think
close.
we're probably right about that. Because remember we passed that grader that was down here grading this out? That was pretty close after the bridge, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
I think so. I'm going to go over the Ripogenis. Yeah, well, so really it's the West Branch of the Penobscot, but it's the Ripogenis Crib Works. What can you tell me about the Ripogenis Dam?
The Ripogenis Dam?
Yeah, that dam that supplied that power line going through. What the heck's that all about?
It's well, back a few years ago, back when 8 million soldiers were coming back from World War II,
Yeah.
scientists had invented a new form of electricity formed by waters. They would use turbines that spin, creating electricity from the water flow.
Right. What do they call those dams? Is there a name for them?
I believe so.
Where they capture the power of the water in a hydroelectric dam, right? And that power line goes into Millinocket, East Millinocket, where it powered the paper mills, right?
Yes, sir.
For many, many years, from the turn of the century forward. And yes, that power made thousands of jobs for Maine people.
There's another one.
Another what, truck?
Yep.
Yep, so we'll slowly pull over, let them go by maybe. I mean, you might not be able to see us so well because the dust behind us. So we'll just slow down, let him go by. That way you can see. I think you can see us now, don't you think? There you go. Slide right by. That looks like another either. Okay, so if you're gonna pull over, you're gonna stop so that you don't drive in the ditch too far. Just pull over and stop, let them go by. Then you can pull back out. You're not driving over all this really rough stuff here, okay?
You always want to make sure you get close enough to not be snitched in the dam.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's our grader right there. See that grader? That's the one that was grading earlier, right? They're doing some maintenance on his graders, and I'll probably do some more for the day. A lot of traffic this time of day. I don't know why.
Yes.
People coming back from bird hunting, maybe?
Perhaps.
Most likely. I think so. I think that might be the case. When we come down and go across the bridge, from the end of the T-Loss Road onto the Golden Road, we can drive across that bridge carefully. And then we're going to pull over to the left hard and take a break so Nate can take over, okay?
Okay.
We're almost there, so going downhill, it kind of tells us we're coming down to some water, don't you think?
Yes, sir.
Maybe down to the valley where the river is. The Penobscot River, very famous river. It goes all the way to Bangor. They floated logs and pulpwood down that river for years and years and years. To the logging capital of the world in that day. The Bangor logging industry was very big. It's a big hill here. Maybe we're going to slow down on this hill just because it gets really rough and speed how loose it